So I have some poems, some of which are new, some of which I have read a few times before, but I'm really happy to be sharing with everyone. Also, John Howard, one of my favorite musical acts ever. I have been listening to their EP In Loving Memory that came out a little over a year ago, just basically on repeat since it came out. One of my favorite pieces of music ever of all time, so check it out. Anyway, just amazing. Love John Howard. This first one is one that I usually have a little bit of ukulele accompaniment, but I'm just going to do it raw. I don't really have a name for it, but I usually just refer to it as swaying green. Green shapes swaying, far enough away to make it look unreal. Brown gently swaying and whipping, it's getting lush and bright again. Fresh tar stole the words that fell out of my mouth, sticking syllables and sentences. Feels only like snide comments did their best to slip through the hole in my pocket. And in my pocket were all these sweet things saved and candied in the oven. So when you're waking up, the house smells like sugared oranges and you. It's cool now, and the morning is flickering between cold and wet. Sunny, shining, all the mud splotches on the windows like toothpaste on the mirror. Just getting stuck in my teeth. I'll pick the letters out, and I'll kick the pebbles out of the road. I'll scoot any stone to the side so the path is yours to fly down. So as you're skating down the pavement and the heat is rising up, shimmering off the asphalt, golden air wrapping your body, surrounding it in the angle of a reflected atmosphere. I'll love you even as you're getting farther away from me. I'll wave as you turn the corner and you're a dot on the horizon. My spine like a ladder to the sun. You can cling to me and climb on vertebrae. We are flesh and blood, a mountain that lets you find a steep cliff to hang your feet over the edge. The trouble it takes in breathing is held firmly at a distance by the smell of the air after you roll past me. I'll clear a seat so warm coils can ease your shaking, and food will get taken to your side as the day turns slow and the warm wind subsides. The cats are tucked in bushes that piled up high, fur mounds of every color. A black cat with bedhead flicks its ear. This piece is one I'd like to lay outside your door with catnip to grow. I had never needed a selfish belonging to your spirit. This pink hue like the one around the edge of the eye when you look at something too bright, a perfect circle, a silent mirage. I strain with my hand in front, casting shadows off of the fingers that hold you. I'll never let the piece of you turn sour. Beautiful healing and gentle feeling. I was bleeding before you knew me, and you are now my skin, purple and healed with a memory attached and no more pain. You said I could never be broken when I made you feel so whole. My body holds a limp, like the air holds humidity, just clinging to the grass until it doesn't. I'll sleep in the shadow of your handwriting. The lamp you love will reflect the light, filling the shadows of my face, and I'll fall asleep with everything on. And you'll walk past at 1 a.m. to see me with a cat on my lap and a half-cracked book. Even though I'm out, I won't see the way you walk. I'll hear the floorboards take the pressure of your body, gracefully arching with the grain, shaping and squeaking, almost like wooden chirps, the bird song of this old house. The air will hold the smell of you, and I'll bathe in the perfume before falling back to sleep. Deep contentment. I'll find metaphor in things I never thought I would. A cat that slumbers in the light, with rainbows casting down on them. A bird peering through the glass panes, waiting for the feline to wake, hoping to engage their attention when they do. Thank you so much. Can I do one more?
Please.
Okay, wonderful. A little bit ago, there was an event put on by the Peoria Guild of Black Artists in collaboration with 60 Inches from Center, which is a group from Chicago. And the entire premise of the event that had to do with an open mic hosted by the wonderful Cameron Proctor was about the idea of critique. So this is my perspective as someone who shares their work in many different ways, being critiqued, and also what it feels like to present something that's a part of me and let it be seen and feel an invisible critique. I'll lay here with my feelings running out of the corner of my mouth. Raw clay I snorted out, staining my hands and face. Something seen in patterns, clouds on a cow's back, something someone else pieced together, my Pollock pieces. Scared to be so close to me, I'm holding it. Scared of the vulnerable feeling with the warm air on something that doesn't usually share the sunlight, pale and soaked through. I'll show you the marrow and give you my name. You'll know me, maybe better than I know myself. The clay is under my nails and in between my ears, caught in the molars next to salad shards. I'll floss them out when I'm insecure that someone will judge when I speak it, when I hear it, when I breathe it in to know my lungs take air and not creation. Contrary to what I want to wear, I'm covered in clay. But this rusty, dirt-caked palm will paint me, creating this thing. It's ripping a part off of my body, carving clay either from inside or out. It's carving day, time to take the moment to take this ball of lead out of my lungs, and nervous laughter rattling like marbles, and the way you look at it, or worse, the way you don't. You saw the way that I move, and you stared, or you didn't see me behind my mask, only looking at my legs. I found the feedback like lightning against the small of the spine. It caught me like a spiral, winding down to drown. So bundled of yarn I pulled from my brain, turned to something I can keep warm with. Thanks so much, everybody.